greedy hunter. Hey, he passing around your line to the people. Yeah, the people told you are wicked, we never believe it. Now you are proving yourself. Get the people chance, greedy hunter. Right now, if you rock your in the middle of the night, I had a dream. Then I saw Boncante crying. Go and tell my people, I'm crying because the leader fighting each other. I'm crying so much. Then I wake up in the middle of the night. Then I call my beautiful wife. I say, come for Colette. I had a dream, baby. I saw Bongate crying, say, the leader fighting each other. Then I call my little son. I said, Jenny, don't suck it. Do not be like the greedy hunter or a riot. Don't be a good boy. Greedy hunter, we don't want you. We don't want you be the hunter. Everyone tired with the hunter. We don't want you be the hunter. Keep Pharaoh let you be the hunter. We don't want you be the hunter. Now passing around here showing that they got money. They lying. They are all wicked people. Wicked people. Be careful. Now listen to the story. Listen to the story. Hey. Well. Get our jeans. He passing around here boasting everywhere. He's a political sucker.
Let me welcome out of my follower, all of the Liberian people follower. I am here, Unze Abraham. I'm back.
He's a political sucker.
As the song is saying, Heron Pedro Costa has turned to a political zogo.
We know you're lying to the people. Oh yeah. There's your May 2011. They all left from Bonn.
It's not I that's saying it, but there's a Liberian people that saying that Heron Pedro Costa has turned to a political zogo.
County, yeah. They went to the parliament to represent Bonn County, my people. When they came back on the 17th, many of them fall. Yeah, my people.
My friend and brother took my Quali. How you doing, my friend? My friend and brother Momo Nursing. How you doing?
Those that suffer. When they went by in the house, he told his friend, he said, can you please help me to become the normal assessment of Liberia? So that I can bring development. Then I stood by him. He got a job. He was showing one of his friends. Oh, a riot. This is my friend. He's a very nice man. He's a wealthy man. Let us give him the chain for the second time, so he can leave Bonn County to the Senate. When you show a man all around, now we want to deceive him. Amen. In the third minute time, that same man he was showing.
Back in here.
I promise I'm gonna pay my rent. You see me? That's what I'm working towards.
No, I gave you a first notice, I gave you time to pay it. We gave you a second notice, I gave you time to pay it. 6 months now, you've even gotten a third notice. I'm done. You need to take your stuff and get out and don't come back.
Brittany, please. I'm gonna bring my rent. Brittany, please.
Hey, good news. I say nothing is too hard.
That is the voice of Avin Payne. Avin, he is the better. that his brother got shot when his brother was in the EPS when they went to Nimba, that his brother was shot by those so-called freedom fighters.
Nothing is too hard. Israel can testify. After 400 years in slavery, God brought them to the promised land. Liberia can testify. After 14 years, I say nothing is too hard.
Nothing is too hard for our God. For our God, nothing is too hard. Nothing is difficult for our Lord. He has done it for us, and we were celebrating it. Alvin brother will get justice. Alvin will get justice. His wife, that EPS wife, who escaped the country, she will get justice for her late husband.
Nothing is too hard. Yeah, nothing is too hard. Ooh, for Jehovah, you know nothing is too hard. Mama, Jehovah, if you make yourself available.
If you make yourself available, nothing will be impossible for you. If you make yourself available, nothing will be impossible for you. That's what Avi is saying. And that's what our friend and brother Avi is saying. If you make yourself available, nothing will be impossible for you. So he has made himself available. And so the God that we serve has listened to him. The God that we the Liberians serve, he have listened to us.
So I say nothing is too hard for you. I say nothing is too hard. Yeah, it's too hard. Hallelujah. Are you serious? Hey.
My God.
Come on. Daddy, you got a mind. Yeah. Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera.
Tome sale quadrugrera moe.
Quadrugrera.
Paga paga.
Aletona quadrugrera.
Eno ye guano kara.
Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera.
Eno we guano guano kara.
Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera.
Look at what the quadrugrera you know. Ah, na brother we go mubanya o. So quadrugrera guano. Liba na zero quadrugrera guano. So you are going with the ayima. Kaya ka we no yalo.
Somewhere, welcome with yes, Yama. But I cannot go keep you.
We didn't in Mali, we can really sing.
Couple way go do go by ya. Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera. My makeup do go by ya. Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera. So are you quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera. Never yawa quadrugrera. My work on your way. Why but not son of Casaya Capotu quadrugrera. Cardiaca Morus. Aletona quadrugrera.
My friend and brother, I will not be going for the inauguration because when I go now for the inauguration, the Skiwis Kawas, they are still in power. The Skiwis Kawas, they are still in power. So I don't want to go right now. I will go when the government that we fought for 6 years, when our government have taken their seat, so that quote unquote, Liberian people cannot, some of our brothers and sisters cannot think that some are all going there for a job. Because if you go right now, they say, oh, you're coming for a job. So that they can be informed that, I don't want a job. I don't want a job. I and the current vice president-elect, we have discussed that. I said that I don't want to take a job. I don't want a job from the Liberian government because I believe that when you go to your country to serve, you have gone there to serve your people. You have not gone there for you to go acquire wealth for you and your family. So the money that I'm making currently in the United States, the Liberian government will not be able to pay me with that same amount. That is a freaking fact. I'm not going there for me to be sitting there in a lay corner, and then when people come, then they be giving me packages. I don't want that. So I will go there when the government that I unze, my friend and brother Francis Dono fought for, when that government had taken 4 seats, then I can be able to go. Then our brother and sister will not be able to look at some of us as someone who just coming for a job. But yeah, I will not go right now. If I look at the Liberian government, for them to be able to pay me $2,500 every 2 weeks, they will say, what's wrong with this guy? So I'm not going there. I'm not going there to go kill myself for a job. No. I'm going there for me to be able to tell. So people can be able to tell our story. The way I have become consistent, I became consistent for a good 6 years. 6 years. I was consistent 6 years. 6 years. All of you guys can bear me witness. I was consistent. Not a single day I flip-flop. Not a single day I flip-flop like some of our brothers and sisters. I was consistent for freaking 6 years. And if this government were going to win these elections, God forbid, if this government were going to win the elections, I was still going to be firing. But now, the reason why I cannot be firing as before, because my firing has yield result. Yeah. My firing have gotten a result. Well, let us listen to Honorable Say Tewon Gonglo.
And America is not here, they're not joking. When they say you are banned from getting visa for life, you and your wife and children, they mean it. They will enforce it. So what the American government has done for the Liberian people is a great assistance that it has given. Because we have enough resources here to generate income to benefit all Liberian people. Liberians are crossing the Sahara Desert and going to Europe because of the hardship here, due to corruption. Oh, I thank the American government. And this is the best Christmas gift that the American government has ever given us. Government is a place of honor. Government is a place to serve and not to steal. Yesterday, I met with the charge d'affaires of the United States Embassy here and expressed gratitude to the American government through her. I'm saying it publicly. I'm always loyal to my conscience and my country, and I don't care who feels bad about it, but I know it is in the interest of Liberian people for us to stop corruption in this country. Corruption is taking food from the children's mouth, getting children out to go to school, increasing school fees, graduation fee, and all that just to create hardship in this country. Although our senators are making higher than the salary of the Vice President of the United States, our Senate President pro tem who has been sanctioned is making higher than the President pro tem of the United States Senate. Our Speaker is making higher than the Speaker of the United States. This is daylight robbery. On top of that, even the one that they allot to take care of the Liberian people, they steal. So I thank God for American people, the American government. They should keep on our line. Keep on our line. I'm asking the Europeans to join in, so there will be no turning point for them. They must not steal our money, then they go to Europe or America. I'm asking African Union, ECOWAS, to follow suit so that the money generated here, consistent with the Constitution of Liberia, can benefit all Liberians equally. Not the less than 1% in the top level government that steal our money. We cannot celebrate rogues. We must all Liberians must join to condemn them, no sympathy for them, and to praise the American government for what it has done. The American government should do more. It should not be selective. The Liberian people know all of the rogues in this country in government who are engaging in abuse of office. The American government should deal with all of them. At least now that they have done some more, it is clear that the American government will leave no stone unturned. I like it because now, the burden of fear that has been on the Liberian people because of corruption has now shifted to the perpetrators of corruption. They are now having sleepless nights. They are afraid. And those whose name are not being called are afraid that their name will be called. I like that. And all Liberians must praise the United States for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Staff of the legislature, members of the press, other distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On yesterday, December 11, 2023, the United States Department of State designated 30 prominent former and current government officials from developing countries for visa restrictions under its regulations 7831C. In Liberia, these U.S. visa restrictions were imposed on me and two of my government colleagues, namely Senator James Emmanuel Lokwe of Magidi County and Finance Minister Samuel G. Twelve. To make it explicit, according to my understanding, on the allegations that we solicited money or other instruments of value from the public and private sectors and offered them to senators and other representatives to pass laws and other legislative instruments. We categorically deny and refute these allegations. They are false and misleading, untrue and unfounded. Since my stewardship as administrative head of the Senate, never have I taken a dime from any source and offered it to any of my colleagues in any of the legislative chambers or to any of our staff to manipulate the legislative processes. Clearly, Washington has been misinformed and misguided by each other. Distinguished colleagues, in pursuance of justice and to remove our names and those of our targeted family members from the visa restriction list of the U.S. State Department, we will take advantage of the legal process available through the U.S. legal system. To the highest decision makers in the government of the United States of America, in the cities, if your embassy in Liberia or the desk officers and other low-ranking officers in the State Department have not told you in their votes for crucial legislative instruments and the abolishment of executive or closed sessions to erase any doubt of secrecy. And number two, everyone, including the U.S. Embassy in Monrovia and other low-key officials in the State Department, know that the process for the elections for the president pro tempore of the Senate for the 55th legislature has started. The timing of the action taken on two key senators, Chia and Lokwe, is of our concern. We always hear that the United States believe in a free and fair electoral process. We are therefore taken aback by the U.S. visa restriction just a few weeks from the Senate leadership election process. Distinguished colleagues, let me let you know, and I know you are already aware, that the allegations against Chia, Ware, and Lokwe for soliciting bribes from public and private sources and carrying them to you to influence the legislative process also impinge on your integrity as well. And you will take the appropriate action individually, severally, and collectively as your wisdom dictates. No matter from which angle you look at it, the attack is from all legislators, whether from ruling position, from opposition, or from no position. Thank you.
What was it? All right, so we'd like to say thank you so much for following us.
Are you getting it? On 26th of last year, we were tortured, we were dehumanized, we were humiliated, and we were stripped naked by a supporter who to be of the Liberian government under the presidencies of George Weah. So since our SAR ordeal, we left the country for advanced medication, and after our advanced medication, we have still receiving some lot of psychological trauma on us because we were very much traumatized after our SAR ordeal. But unfortunately, since our SAR ordeal, we have never received any call from the Ministry of Justice and even from a lawyer, a government lawyer, who claimed to be, giving me justice after my side or due. So it has been very much unfortunate for me. I have been living in pain, I have been living in agony, and I have been living in, destitution because I have been abandoned by the Liberian government. So unfortunately, those who were indicted by the Liberian government, we saw them few weeks ago or few months ago campaigning for the government. So it was something that was very much unfortunate for me. It still increased my psychological trauma. So I was calling on the to inform the outgoing government that there's a case regarding the 2026 incident, and few individuals were indicted by the government, and so the government can be able to look into that case before they can leave power. But again, we are very much traumatized here. We cannot come back in our country until we can be given a green light by the government of Liberia, and those who are being indicted should be judged. And I'm waiting right now to see how best to communicate and to narrate what happened to me on July 26th, and to authenticate that those who have been indicted, they are the doers, and they are the ones that were able to master my humiliation, my torture, and my brutalization.
What, Christopher, this is the first time since that situation happened that you were speaking out to the public. What has been the delay so far, especially calling for justice into the matter, into what happened against you on that fateful day?
So when we left the country, we were very unconscious, very much unconscious enough. So we spent like a month within the hospital. So we couldn't, we having no access to a telephone or to even access the internet. So we were advised by our medical doctor not to access the internet or not to communicate with anyone. So the reason why I'm calling now is because justice is always fresh. No matter how long justice takes, there must always be justice for a victim. I'm a victim of torture, a victim of brutalization, and a victim of humiliation by a certain group of people who happen to be a supporter of the Liberian government. So now is because I'm not physically strong, and I'm now going to see how best to help the government to prosecute those individuals if they found guilty. So I'm now strong. That's why.
Well, in the midst of that, since that situation, was there any groups or international body or lawyer reach out to you?
Yes, of course. When we left the country, after we left the medical facility, we were able to put our case together. The case has been put together. We were able to send it to a lot of international human rights institutions across the world. And as I speak to you right now, I'm working with one of the human rights institutions, across the world that is very much vibrant, because I'm living in Ezra and I'm a student at the University of Liberia that was tortured. So currently, I'm living like a student in Ezra. Yeah. So
Christopher, what sort of picture does it? Maybe probably as you were being advised by your lawyer not to probably come on social media, see this graphic picture of what happened that day. Now that you back on social media and continue to think about the situation, what feeling does it send to you?
It's a sense of feeling of sadness, a feeling of abandonment. It shows that the Liberian government was not sensitive enough to actually know about my whereabouts and to even care about me. So it's still a bad thing to me. For each time I see those indictees by the government, posting and working freely within the country, I sometimes weep, I sometimes moan, I sometimes cry, because
but
justice justice system is very much huge. So it sent a bad signal outside of the country. To you, the reason why you see the country cannot get investors is because of this kind of situations. My situation went viral. A lot of people across the world that witnessed my situation, they up to understand when they ask me, I can inform them that I have not received a justice. I have not even received a call from a certain government lawyer.
What,
So
Christopher, what would you say to folks, especially that look, your action on that date of July, that probably you shouldn't have protested, especially against the government. You shouldn't have gone to that extent, especially at the UN embassy. What can you say to folks who think that your action on that day was wrong?
We want to register this year. Prior to July 26, we did all of the necessary, program according to law. We informed the Liberia National Police prior to July 26, and that is why we decided to avoid the venue of the July 26 program. If you do your calculation, you realize that the American embassy and to the pavilion, it is very much far indeed. Not performing outside of the law. So we want to register that conformity with inconsanguinity with the so we do not violate the law, and those who that violated the law should understand that Liberia is our only home. Liberia is a place where we all want to be a van.
In the morning of November 11th, I received a FaceTime call from the glow of my morning transformed into a glow of a pitch. In the midst of the 5-word paragraph, the 3 individuals and their families were both summarily accused and rendered guilty without any due process of law. Their respective lifetime reputations summarily impaired by dint of misinformation and false allegations given to the powerful country. The allegations of the government of Liberia, or the private sector acting. As minister, my job is to provide approved resources connected with the American company HBX to try to get me on treasury sanctions because I was allegedly and supposedly.
Let me now bring my friend and brother Francis Kanguma Dono. Francis, how you doing?
Having some technical problems here. Hopefully it is working now. I don't know whether it's working better. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can get you loud and clear. How North Dakota?
North Dakota is treating me right. The snow came down, but the sun started shining today, so it started melting, which is really marvelous for this time in North Dakota. But anyway, God is good to us. We are here. Other people are sick at the hospital. Some people are not able to wake up. Some people are not able to eat. We're eating and we still want to eat. And that's why we're drinking more liquid. As a new start. So, AB, we are good. We are grateful to our Creator in having an unpleasant life. So, when you go by the history, AB, folks that behind you, the background, it reminds me of those Boyo people in Maryland, Turbo collected all of them. They were about to kill them. The coup took place 1980. Liberia is very interesting country.
No, Liberia, our country, Liberia, is very, very interesting, and we have interesting story day by day.
Oh, it can't just end. It be sometimes I want to cry on myself. This country, when you compare it with many states in America and many countries in Africa.
Say in West Africa, I beg you. Let us not go into Africa.
West Africa.
Let us narrow it to West Africa.
I won't narrow it. I will put it to the entire Africa. Liberia, resources wise, what God gave us free of charge is better than many countries in Africa is better than many states in America. For example, North Dakota. North Dakota, according to 2020 census, is about 760,000 human beings here. But North Dakota rainy day budget, the one they call legacy budget or whatever they call it, every single budget year they put some money on that money. Money that they're not touching until things are really tough. No other way to look. The last time I checked, about 7.5 billion. 7.5 billion.
For that kind of human being.
Oil, crude oil underground, all the way coming to Bismarck, the capital city of North Dakota, according to researchers. North Dakota decided to go all the way to the bottom, almost going to Canada. You're talking about Williston and its environs. You're talking about Waffle City. You're talking about Dickinson. Going towards Canada. That the place that goes start digging it up. That one said they can't dig it good. Then, the next thing North Dakota depending on is agriculture. Forget about basic taxation. Leave that one there. The people get potato company here they call JRS Simplot that supply the entire country and supply Canada and other European countries. Small North Dakota. Then they get zero aircraft. They build airplane wings. Right here in Grand Forks. Then they get 2 major state universities. Private, public funded. When you are living in North Dakota, they give you 3 discounts. Living in the state, they give you discount for that. For living here, to go to school. When you are black, you are minority, they give you money for that, to go to school. When you do well, you bring good, you put down to it, they give you another money to go to school. When you graduate from North Dakota High School, some of you out there thinking say North Dakota is so bad, they're giving it to you. You're free tonight. Tonight, I'm ready for this here. When you graduate from North Dakota High School, North Dakota, still a North Dakota sending to school for at least 2 years to get your AA degree. If you want to pursue bachelor degree, for example. You get 2 years on the state back, then you got 2 years to pay. And when you black man like me, probably will not pay nothing because they will give you minority money. If you can study, they'll get something like that. The aviation school here in Grand Forks, according to UND, I'm quoting an anime, they are number 4 in the United States in terms of quality. The aviation school, AB, number 4 in the whole United States. So can you imagine a population that is less than 1 million doing all of that? Then a population that is little over 5 million people, we can't prosper because of this boyo.
We can't even say produce.
Maybe when people talking, especially the boy, you know, sometimes I can go to bed, I can't sleep sometimes when I think about like bro. I can tell one okay, someone that eat their meal dada. We need that kind of leader because my brother, you know, sometimes we just go to, you know, a little bit of practicality, AB, between you and I and our audience, AB. Why will you take $3.5 million for your mom? You know what that money can do? You literally just sit down, don't do nothing again until you die.
And your children will can't enjoy, in fact.
Your children can't enjoy. But what these people have been doing to us, brother, they steal the money, they put it in international banks. We don't benefit from it. They don't benefit from it. The same thing Samuel Kayando did. When I read that USCIA Fat Book report on Samuel Doe, number 3 richest sitting African leader before his death. And this man took power when he was 28, 29 years, according to history. I was not there when he was born. Though will I still be living today and he has not committed suicide. Look at people like Samuel Tone. Look at Buffett Chima who stole degree. Somebody need put it on himself. Then the funny part, They always talking, say, oh, we are the same people, oh, we're too small, but we are the same people, but you're stealing all our money, brother. Look at the women too, the women who are supposed to be mothers. Ah, God. They die minute, the last minute to time, very last minute to time, people are paying themselves 250,000, 445,000. My brother, that if they said they're talking thousands, but before they've been talking millions. As late as November 12th, they went to a commercial bank, GT, and obligated us. And you have a sitting justice minister who were in human rights advocacies for over 30 years, Musa Din, before he became justice minister. Sign on that document. Eugene Nambe sign on it. Fana minister tap that face. This man sign on it. My brother, when these people took look at Joia for example. How Joia can build 47 condominiums for himself in less than 1 year. These people buy homes all over the world. What you going to do with all of that, Abby? What these people going to do with all of that? Steal from everybody and continue stealing. Hey, God. And we all will die. We don't know when, we don't know how, and we don't know where. As long as you are a human being, whether you are a believer or not. Eh? See how the men are looking dusted, even in the midst of stealing. Maybe I just hope and pray that JMB, considering his wisdom, considering zero zone, his 79 years old man. I just hope and pray will not even close his eyes. His eyes will remain open and just cut the deal. This time around, we should not miss it. Abi, let the people say what they want to say, brother. We cannot continue to live like this as a country, as a people, as a nation. JMB government, JMB executive mansion must take real, concrete, and decisive action against these criminals. For God in heaven say, my people, we're supposed to be living as a country, as a people, as a government. That the job Ministry of Justice is supposed to do that, America got to do it, my people. That America got to come from America and do what we're supposed to be doing as a decent people, as a Christian nation. That America's going to be sanctioning us. But why are you even arguing? You say the opponent do nothing to you. You not do nothing wrong. The opponent tell you anything beaten. They say you're not coming to our country. Why you want to come here? And you get your own country, AB. And you say Liberia is the best place to live. You say Joey is the best presidency in 1847. Why you want to come here? Then the question asking the people, just stay here.
And they are not just saying they alone, though. They are stopping both their key family members.
AB, our people say when you are a believer and all that stuff, me those people then talking, I don't even probably I listen to them, but I don't even follow. I don't follow because it doesn't make no sense. Those are the people that believe in the Bible. The Bible got plenty stories. The Bible say no sin go unpunished. And you telling us, say, oh, we are we small nation, we small group of people. Do I have what tell that woman made me give up on women? Do I have what tell on camera AB? Do I have what tell us the Arab Emirates UAE, excuse me, the hospital they built in Bapolu is the best hospital in the world. It's a world-class hospital. But guess what? She doesn't go there to treat the asthma. She goes to Ghana. She goes to India. Why are we going to be so mean to ourselves and to our own people? How GFK will have the #1 world-class and the hospital in Bapolu, and you don't go there? But maybe tonight, I just want to speak on something a little bit. The recent U.S. sanction against President Weah officials of government are going. I will tell America thank you what they have done, but I will also ask them to do better than they have done. These people are a bunch of criminals. They need to pass their action through the United Nations and to ban these people from living from Liberia. To ban them, they and their family, ban them from living from Liberia. They can go to Guinea if they want. But this U.S. sanctions is supposed to be United Nations sanction, because that one they need to go ask Edwin Snow, and we tell them. They need to ask Snow. That's what I want America to do. Pass through United Nations Security Council and expand this sanction on these motherfuckers. They are a bunch of killers. When you steal the way the people have stolen, if you ever went on American Facebook page, American described the carnage, the level of stealing as bastardization, that every fabric of our society, every single institution in Liberia, George Weah carnage, George Weah cartel members, they touch every single institution of our country in a negative form. In addition to that, after George Weah transferred that garment, that presidential garment to Joseph Boakai, the next day, the next 24 hours, we are calling on the United States government saying we cannot self-rule ourselves in this 21st century. As a decent people say we are not able to do it, say we are refusing to do it. George Weah must also be sanctioned, and those who are his family members who are U.S. citizens, they must be questioned here in America. I mean, you gotta put yourself on mute, man. You're getting into the show. Okay. George Weah and his family, those who are Americans, must be tried here in America. George Weah is not a citizen of the United States, must also be sanctioned through the United Nations after the presidency. That's what we need. That's what we need. In addition to that, there are a lot of people that have been talking about transitional team, both the outgoing and incoming government. My people, there are a lot of people who have been making some references to former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf moratorium and executive order that all of the appointed government officials from the Julie Bryant government, power sharing people, must be considered fire. And all government properties, all government agencies headed by the Human Resources Department until the new government takes over. I stand to be corrected, but I can tell you for sure. I was working on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Madam Sirleaf did not pass that executive order when she was not yet inducted into office. If my memory can set me right, Madam Sirleaf signed on that executive order after the inauguration. Because even after inauguration, appointments go slow because of confirmation hearing. So Madam Sirleaf used that moment to get the other power sharing killers to get out of power under the arrangement of power sharing under Julie Bryant transition. So there are a lot of people saying, why old man Boakai can't do that now? Why old man Boakai transitional team sitting down there, the people are stealing? But this is what I know, okay, in my little corner. Old man Boakai in real time on the basis of our constitution is not yet president. He is president-elect, his vice president is vice president-elect, my people. So in real time, this is not a football match. To say number 5 mark on number 5 on the other and number 6 on number 6. If the football pass, your boom will not pass. If your boom pass, then the football will not pass. No, it's not like that, my people. The transition is for the incoming government officials to get to understand a little bit about what is in the making. So the incoming government does not have any legal jurisdiction at this time to stop the people from stealing because George, we are still president, my people. This that man is still finance minister. Whether you like it or not. The that man is still finance minister. The man what you see here with them buried there, Buffer Chima, is still speaker of the house, my people, until the new leadership takes over. And until January 22nd, they say going to take it. So I don't want you people to get frustrated about the transition here. I know there are a lot of our people don't understand these political arrangements. So people say, oh, well, Joseph Walker leave the country, and then Jeremiah too, where he going to Ghana. Hey, my people, these people ain't really get power here. I said it the last time, I will say it again. Until the inauguration can come, and we take over power by law, we are not yet president and vice president. But the good news is we got over 90% of our fight for change. To change us, we are indigenous looters. To remove them from power democratically, we did it. But we are at the finish line. So we need to just be patient. Ome Bwaka is well. All the signal propaganda they carry and run, all the death propaganda they carry and run, send the toll casket. If my memory can set me free, they have about 14 of them. 14 sedition already passed away. 14 sedition, in fact, altogether 15 plus the gentleman from Nigeria. One representative. Joshua that died, they said they will not protest now. Under their own what? Under their own president, under their own justice minister, under their own finance minister, under their own everything. They say they will not protest now. That Unity Party people killed Joshua according to sedition because their own of mind is different. So they plan to protest on the 22nd January, inauguration day. But thank God America came in and started removing the branches. And know the meat tree is just where. So they're chopping all the branches from on the side until they hit the real tree. So the best thing we can do as a country when Joe Baka take over, AB, for future government officials are going to stop this public stealing in the day. We copy and paste everything from the United States, my people. And United States government, the people here don't do that. Even the children in elementary school, they will not do that. A school closing, they got to carry their benches home. They got to go and pull down their curtains and take it home. They don't do that. United States government Secretary of State, they will not think about the furniture. They will not even think about buying anything to carry there before they will take it back. They will not think about the window curtain. They will not think about the pop, the soda, the tea that the government bought for them. But in Liberia, we think about that. Because that is who we are. The small better here. The small better. While one cup of red, probably some people can't finish it a day. I can't finish one salad bed because I get plenty of food to eat. So I don't need to stuff myself like that. So instead of going to election October, second Tuesday, I think we need to push the election to December, brother. We need to amend the constitution to straighten some of these things. Because after election, even we're going to run up, we still got more time for the people to steal. We need to reduce it. Let's push the election around the 15th of December. If we go to the runner, we will get it done at the end of December and inauguration stay to where it is, or maybe the second working Monday to reduce the public stealing. That's how I see it. Hopefully, we have this two-flat, incapable, zero zone young boy president that we thought would have done better. We fell under. We were misled with the young people. We're getting the older man, a statesman. I don't think God will afford for us to miss this again. Joe Walker leadership, after taking over January 22nd, 2024, we must get rid of this, our national enemy, corruption, so we can restore our dignities, so we can be again recognized by civilized nations around the globe. It'll be back to you. That's a mayor note.
You know, my friend and brother Francis, what is on my mind tonight, it just has to do with those corrupt officials. According to a lady, moreover, the lady said that they're setting in poo water. Poo is passing. The woman is sitting in the poo water she is eating.
Oh, that one no more.
The woman telling the press guy, oh, that one, I just no more thing, my nose cannot smell nothing no more.
Mm-hmm.
My nose cannot smell nothing no more. I can just see that poo, but my nose cannot smell. Are you freaking killing me? What is the essence of being a city mayor? What is the essence of you being a city mayor? What is the essence? What is the job that Jefferson Tamakoji is really doing in Monrovia City? What is the job? To be wearing Gucci clown, crazy Senegal and crazy belts? Is that all? And bulk of our people are suffering in our country. For me, some of them going to media, they are defending themselves. You don't need to defend yourself anymore because they think that left time. They think that left time, including your family members. That left time. That left time. I see Abache, for God in heaven's sake. Why it is that Abache making the thing here to look like it is the Liberian Senate that the United States government is after? Why are you making it look like it is the Liberian Senate? Abache have the ghost to go say I have not carried on any bribery. You freaking lie. You are damn corrupt. You are freaking well corrupt, you Abache. You are freaking well corrupt, and you are dirty well corrupt.
He looks like Charles Taylor, right? He looks like Charles Taylor.
It was not a C. Abache. It was not a C. Abache who was sacked from Madame Salih left administrations. It was not a C. Abache who was sacked for massive corruptions. It was not a C. Abache. He was sacked because of kuru. The C. Abache was sacked. It was not a C. Abache who introduced the brown envelope to the Liberian Senate to remove Cabinet General. It tested the American people, they can just forget. They have some of the Liberian people can forget. You think that how we the American people we are? You Abache, you was not the one who carried that money in the Liberian Senate to go share. And all of them came to your office and you were able to distribute that money. It was not you, Abache. Or you think that our United States government, they can forget, they had some of our Liberian people can forget. You think that how we the United States citizens, you think that how we can forget? Imagine looking for God in heaven's sake. When you see the homes, when you see the houses, what your mother nuclear built, when you see You can even work in the United States. You can be making a 12 figure. You can't even build that kind of house.
Yeah. Only for their family.
So what is Emmanuel Nukwe? What is the source of his money? What is the source of Emmanuel Nukwe? What is the source of his money? What is the source? What is the source of Emmanuel Nukwe money? Because every money that you spend, it must come from somewhere. Where did Emmanuel Nukwe get that money, that huge amount of money from, for him to be able to build such a property? The guy having property all around. The man is building additional 30 store. So I'm wondering if the Laurent cannot tell me that this Emmanuel Nukwe, he is involved in massive corruption at the time. You know that Emmanuel Nukwe was at the Robert International Airport, right?
I didn't know that.
Oh yes.
No, he was aviation director. That the first job they gave me after stuff. Yeah, I remember.
So are you telling me that the aviation, that when you aviation director or you whatsoever to aviation, that money that Emmanuel Nukwe get, that money can be able to bail you out of those properties? Is that what somebody telling me here? Let's leave that. Let's go to Botada. Botada, let's go to Botada. That guy that they call Samuel, that guy is massively corrupt. Samuel is corrupt. He is corrupt. He is the number one first corrupt guy. You know that Samuel Toy, he is the Josh Manor we are bringing. The so-called Josh Manor we are bringing. That who Samuel Toy is. And for God in heaven sake, my people, if not massive corruptions, then what it is? I want for the Labrempo to be able to call us here tonight, for the Labrempo to be able to tell us what it is. If they're not corruptions, if it is not corruption, then what it is? When it is not investment, then what it is? Stealing, how broad their robbery. Francis, I will say something here. I think the House of Senate and the House of Representatives, I think they need to make, because if you critically check it, these men can go to work 4 or 6 times in a month. If you can go to work, 2 times in every week, and every month having 4 weeks, so that means you can go to work 8 times in a month. That means you can go to work 8 times in a month. Let us cross it across the board. Let us make a flat rate across the board. Let us make a flat rate across the board. Whosoever is elected, let them be paid flat rate. Let them be paid flat rate $1,000. Let us see who then having law for the country that will be able to go in our House of Senate and in our House of Representatives, because it is an honorable house. It is not place for men and women to go make themselves rich. It is not. It is not. People supposed to go there to serve their people.
It's a different. It's a direct opposite, brother. There where people go for the other people to serve them.
I saw a young man who at the time, Prof. Winner, I don't know whether you knew him.
Who's that?
Prof. Winner that was teaching sociology in UL. Edward Kafia was winner picking. Honorable Edward, I don't know, quite Edward Kafia. He was Prof. Winner picking. Edward Kafia used to come to us, to ask us for transportation at the time that he was office boy for Jua. For God in heaven's sake. That is the guy that was able to contest and won the elections. For that was his first job. For God in heaven's sake. You
From
gave that
which county?
From Bon County.
Okay.
For God in heaven's sake, you get that kind of man. You get that man. Before we could make up our mind, Edward Kafia had more than 6 cars.
Oh yeah, because they see the money that, what, I got this, they don't believe it.
Let us make that house the honorable house. Let us make it flat rate. Let us make it flat rate across the board, $1,000 per pay. Let us make it flat rate, $1,000 flat rate. Let us make the senator $1,005, and let us make the House of Rep $1,000. Let us see who will come to contest to say, I want to be representative. I cannot believe it that Buffer Chimo budgets. Buffer Chimo budget, they're the vice president of the United States.
Mm-hmm. And what do they do with it?
And then they say that, oh yeah,
no,
bro.
Nothing.
I'm telling you, the Liberia people are suffering. We are suffering. That is what our brother and sister are going through. The masses are struggling. The masses are really struggling.
It be same we are discussing what's on your mind. You know that George Weah came up with something like kangaroo executive order? That make it no shame. George Weah, you stay in power for almost 6 years. Technically, this December yet, it's today the 13th, right? I know 14. Then we got 21 days plus 14 days. Just about 5 to 6 weeks to go. You are out. You can wear your gun now and go to Muslim Congress and go anywhere you want to go. Probably return to Muslim again. I don't know. But he got a church now, so I'm not too sure going to do that. Because he can't make it with mosques.
That man I get shameful. I'm telling you, that man is brave to go stay in a mosque to say I'm praying. You know, I saw the guy the last time. That brother does not have one shame.
After killing the people and call a dog. They go to their mosque.
But go ahead, you are saying executive order.
George Weah, shameless, spineless human being, came up with executive order. Based on my own opinion, the way I look at the executive order is a stupid executive order.
Executive order number 1.
Come up with executive order to stop unprocessed rubber. You know who he get there? He get there and the American people through finance too.
Yeah.
Through finance too. Well, let me tell you something, Davey. We need to do better in our country. For Abache to even stand and say, oh, they think not just about me, it's about all the senators. And for Joe, we have to come up with that kangaroo executive order when you got to know the rubber was leaving the country unprocessed. The entire fact to say you didn't know that. America sanctioned your criminal cartel members. Then you get there. But they're coming for you. I don't know what you do when you don't get power. But why your executive order will carry finance to?
Let me ask Chancellor.
Why your executive order will carry finance to? Look, this guy can get, he does things before he thinks. You know how many, even though they might not be paying that much money to them, but you know how many Liberians surviving every single day as a result of finance to concession? That you want to make the people vex so the people can die free? Your people will die. If I have to jail close for 24 hours, your people will die, George Weah. Show me one good government school, elementary school in Habel that you can compare with financial educational system. How this man will be playboy from the beginning of the presidency up to today. But he's supposed to come out with executive order for unprocessed iron ore too. He's supposed to come out with that.
I said that, bro.
Oh, he can't get limited to rubber.
Osman is now serious. Usman, that was George Manuel name Usman. That was his name when he went to Qatar to join the Arab clubs at the time. When George Manuel went, he prostrated himself. He said that he was Muslim. He said he had been converted to a Islamic religion. And then the post told him, but then your name will be Usman. And so when George Moya, that is the reason why in his on that contract that he signed at the time in UAE, he put it there Usman. And that few time, Usman was really performing as a jihadi Muslim.
Yep. But you know that Joe Weah, look, you saw Claire Weah picture when she went to Liberia after Joe Weah took power? You saw that picture? If you have, show it to our audience. And the mama said the truth. The woman looking like, I don't know, somebody. Look, even my people from Popalang, they look better. From Kulang District over County. Look at somebody that came from New York. You don't think she was on drug. Damn.
That woman house in New York. You're talking about Claire Weah, right? Claire Weah house in New York. Downstairs, she was able to partition it to make it like a cowboy shop. Ask Henry Pedro Costa. He will tell you about that.
No, Henry now we don't know where about. They made missing action. Every day he's sitting now praying for Joseph Barker to die. God forbid. Joseph Barker ain't even getting sick. But you know that George Weah, Jeff Koji, Carrasco, was it Magay, and other officials who went to Israel? They went to River Jordan.
Yeah, they went to River Jordan. So I wanna what happened? It's like no. You see, you cannot say that but then going Israel, it never helped them. It helped Josh Manuel a lot. Because Josh Manuel was able to bring an Israeli RT. And then they stayed at Royal Hotel for so many weeks, and the Ghana said they need to go back. After their return. But is the greater questions. It's like what? You listen to Prince Johnson. You listen to Lahey's statements.
Statement which one?
That George Manuel refused to go back.
Oh yes, I remember. To go back to his spiritual father before his death.
To go back to T.B. Joshua. To go back after he have won the elections, that he want to make a trip back to T.B. Joshua, but the brother refused.
But wait now, Elio, leave T.B. Joshua. Prince Johnson that put him on top of the car and took him to Nema County and gun him. He called me from there. So, but you know what? It happened for the best. George beyond and above 100 years damage. Thank God. He did everything he could do to make him one-term president. I think maybe we can open the line. Let the people call, those who want to call.
Keep your
I
call
gotta
coming
go
out.
to my cartoon tomorrow.
Keep your call coming out on 763 283 6903. Once more, 763 283 6903. Or you can keep your call coming out on 267 938 2801. Once more, 267 938 2801. Or you can keep your call coming out on our WhatsApp line on 215 266 6509. Once more, 215 266 6509. That is our WhatsApp line to call. Yeah, as you're saying something, right? So Josh, when we are here, is the number one ungrateful guy. That brother is not serious. That brother is not serious. They were overlooking. I wonder where is the guy that said that as soon as they win, they will not allow no United Party person to work in the government. I hope they should be waiting too. Then you did not. I hope they should be waiting too.
I was talking about dragging the man in court. You want it? Boy, you there? Get what? Get what? You know where the other fuck came from? On CDC, just where? The people said they want 14 counties. So even if they don't get lower, they're good. So the vote they got, it was sitting there waiting for them. They got 14 counties, so they didn't need to do anything much. 2017, they got 14 out of 15, so they were good. But if you do the real math, AB, George Weah and his coalition got 38 2017. Now we're going to 2023, after 5.5 years in power, they got 43. When you minus 38 from 43, this is what you get, 5%. After George Weah led the country for almost 6 years, he only got 5% of the votes. Yes, that's it. So a CDC, however remains CDC, they're never going to win power in our country. They're never going to win power in our country. Thank God we got to know that now. We were telling them runoff is a far penalty that we call in football. On the field of play, when two teams cannot make it, when one team cannot win the other, they go to extra 15 minutes, and it don't work, we go to 5-5 penalty shootout. That 5-5 penalty shootout, somebody must win. That doesn't mean you're stronger than the other team. No. But these people on the mindset, AB, today I saw a bunch of young people lifted Tada man face of he's the best finance minister since Liberia was funded. Jefferson Koji did the same thing. They put him on their shoulders and took him to CS on Kira Street. You're able to challenge America? Who anywhere in your right mind can challenge this country? Whether you like them or not. I don't like some of their foreign policy because America actually got power to go and grab these people and lock them out. But they will not do it. I don't like that. Why are you going to allow plenty of people to get killed when you can actually jack one leader out and causing that trouble? That's why in the Bible, Moses' days were better. God went trouser. Okay? But right now, it's tough. You see, real wicked people, AB. Real wicked people, bad people. You see them, they keep doing bad. America can't go for them. Why they have to allow Chancellor to go through everything he got, he got to go through. And only later on, for Job to say resign and leave now. Why you couldn't say ever said? That's the part that get me frustrated. These people don't even deserve to go anywhere. These people actually need to be waiting for prison. Because when you steal, the way they're dead, AB, this is not just ordinary stealing. They damage our country. You know how many children died tonight? Because Redemption Hospital ain't got light, they ain't got medicine. JFK ain't got lie, you got to send it to a local pharmacy because of their behaviors. Criminal-minded people. Those we have should also be and must be prosecuted. We need to set precedent. We always setting precedent on the line of history. We are the first African country that elected the first woman president. We are the first African country that got somebody who became Africa best, Europe best, and world best at different times. We are the first African country that elected somebody who had no idea about themselves in terms of management, public policy. They came from the football field. We made them president. We are the first African country, people who stole from us in real time. They go steal public money. We made them representatives. We made them senators to represent us. We are the first African country, people that killed us for 7 years straight up. We told them in the war, you kill mama, you kill my pa, I will put for you. And we did this. This madness, this carnage, this barbaric behavior on the part of our past and current political leaders must stop and must stop now. Thank God for Mark Zuckerberg for inventing Facebook. We will talk and we just hope and pray that Joseph Walker go there biologically, naturally, he don't have much time. He's just like the Joe here. Okay? That's why somebody posted on Facebook today, AB. They say our Liberian finance minister sent after the war. Post-finance ministry job. They started. Anthony Sai, after being finance minister for Liberia for 2 years, went to IMF. Augustin paying that fund. African Development Bank. American World Bank. Burma Kamara. AU. D12 Tada Bakube Mano, we are junior. Sanction list. Here in family. That one achievement there. Post-war Liberia. And that's true. It is true. Everything just where guy after the power, he going to jail. If Joe Walker want to use pardon, presidential pardon, then he can offer it. But George Weah must account for his stewardship so that the children down there in high school, in elementary school, in middle school, when they see it, they will say, yeah, our country ready to be serious. We learn by actions. We are very good at making history. We need to put the first former president in jail for doing wrong. I wouldn't regret anything. These people, we must process them through open court. Open court and make it faster. Those are coming in the new government, when they see it like that, they will say, Bade Papenas, Bade Papena for fun. You try it, the mafia 77.
You forgot you fall, right?
Oh yeah, that's it. Mafia 77. Forgot you fall. Yeah. It be ready to put on my call. So let's do my commercial and get out. They put in one call, they put tire, they pay washing spoon to through, and now the late night is on too.
Yeah, it's like we need to be what I want to say. In fact, let me come here. Yeah, it's like we need to be coming much more, because one spoon is about to end. So let us be coming on like around 7:30 to 8 o'clock.
But spoon sir, I can't understand. They ain't give no more specific time. We just soon want to live on spoon talk now. He will finish with the team will go, he will be there with this boy nursing, and then by the time he turns, then the late night is on. So my brother, we can't make it with spoon, but they're too big. We just
No, we are not measuring arm with spoon. We are not. In fact, I'm trying to, but our audience, bulk of our audience are on Mainnet right now. So I observe is that they'll be able to come out a little bit sooner than midnight because midnight show can start by 8 o'clock. That is the timing. Midnight show can start by 8 o'clock. So let us be able to come on before
8 o'clock Central Time or 8
yeah,
o'clock
8 o'clock our time, which will be 9 o'clock.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Somebody calling my private line. This man here is just, he's kind of chatted up, man. Let me answer him. Yeah, Julu. My man, why you don't call it regular line? You always call it my personal line.
That's what I'm trying to say. He opened that line.
They now open, my man. The telephone number all over the place.
No, they're not open. I keep telling you, I call it 2 times, go to voicemail. Now I call your personal number.
Okay, then go ahead, but the number working. I pay the bills. Just pop it over.
Yeah, okay, they call it regular, right?
No. Go ahead. You already on. Go ahead. We gotta go.
Yeah, but the president, you are saying that CDC was never wasted. You sure?
I'm very sure. My man, look at history. Just look at history.
Look at history. We sanction people and the people want to send it.
You said what?
That's it. You bring up the other sanction anyone.
Can you?
Let me tell you something. We're talking about corruption here. We blame the government. But that's why they kill the government. When the government people are stealing the money, they're not running out of the country. They live right in the country. They work among the people. And they disappear money. The Liberian people love the people that can do bad things for them. And I will continue to say this. The people love the people that can do bad things for them. Look, when Soko stealing the country, you know why they can do the Soko? They can kill the Soko. They want to get into this woman.
Yeah.
We just talking about it last time. Why the hell is it that you will have government officials who steal your money and people can walk on your freely? You don't do nothing to them. You think nothing will happen?
Big money at that rate. Big money.
Why the fuck is stealing for the government? And they will say they have it right in the damn country and spend it on the same people. And y'all will say that you're the citizen of the country. Even if Joseph Waka get there today, and Joseph Waka will not want to kill we are. Do you know we are free men walking in Liberia and nothing will do? We call it honorable. He said that they attacking you, they would never do that. But that's all go and steal. This is why I think Omen Waka, when he gets into power, then he protect his so-called. Everybody steal, it should be a police business. You go and do mob justice, they should come after you and lock you up. You know, you have government officials who stealing millions of dollars. They're not running out of the country, they're not hiding, they're not manufacturing. Share or children. They stole all that money. And they say they're right in Morocco. They're not out of here.
And they're living better.
They go hide in the kids. Their mother will look for them in the kids. But the people will be stealing for them. The Liberia will be sitting down there, they'll be praising the people. But they stole all that money. What happened to my TV company? They go and voted for the man and it happened that the man stole the money and brought it to my TV to disappear to get a father and they happy about it. They're not that he stole the country money. They don't have good education. They don't have good hospitals.
They don't even have a good drinking water before hospital.
They have one drink, sanitation. You don't even get it. But you have it that man just stole the money and can't say they have it. My TV country. You think Liberia was a decent place? You think Liberia was a decent country? You think Maggie will be Liberia and the people finish chasing them? People finish even increase the military people too. They will chase them out of the damn country. But because Liberia is not a good place, that's bad people. Do not be surprised when CDC take power again. When Joseph Waka leaves.
Thank you.
I will keep my citizenship. All right, Julu, we got to go, man.
All right, thank you very much, man.
Tomorrow we'll be here with fascinating topic. Let me just make that announcement real quick. We'll be hosting our sister tomorrow, Catherine T. Kamara. We're going to be discussing domestic violence in America. You go on our page now, the promo is there. And using Liberia as a case scenario. So join us tomorrow so you can drop in on us, okay? Are the women responsible or the men responsible? Because the angles in our community, the children are getting victimized as a result of adults' behavior. So join us tomorrow, please, okay?
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you too for calling.
We having a Charles, Pastor Charles Aku. Pastor Charles Aku, how you doing?
I'm all right, Abraham, and Brother Francis, how are you as well?
God is good, brother.
We're doing good.
That's great. Abraham, I called to ask a question. I've been confused.
I want to say something for
our situation.
Can you hear me?
Pastor Charles Ako, hold on. Francis is about to say something. Just put yourself on mute and be able to listen to what Francis is about to say.
Okay.
Yeah, Pastor, you know, we all can say what we want to say, but you are authority in the area of the Bible and spirituality as a whole. How do you describe this level of stealing public money by people we elected and by people we appointed to serve our interests? How do you see this from the perspective of your faith and from the perspective of nationalism, that people steal the way they do, and they are still stealing in the diamond, and the leader is sitting there looking at the signing more checks? I want you to pick up from there. Thank you, Pastor.
Pastor Charles.
Yeah, Abraham, you were far away. Can you repeat that? I got a few of his, but it was not too clear. Can you just repeat that? Let me answer him adequately.
So you're saying, how can you, when it comes to your faith, how do you refer to the kind of broad-day stealing that people that they appointed in governmental positions, people that we elected in unelected positions, they are stealing from the Liberian people. They are stealing broad day. How do you refer to that kind of stealing in terms of your faith? How do you refer to that?
Thank you. I got it clear. Yeah, Abraham, there was a reason why I called. And I said I got confused. The first thing that made me confused is we, the electors, we, the voters that vote people into power. The first question we should be asking ourselves, do we fear God? Do we know the meaning of fearing God? Because when one fears God, he or she is conscientized. He or she is convicted and never want to do the wrong thing. You had the wisdom of God to do the right thing. So the Bible says in Proverbs 9:10, it says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Now, if we do not fear God, how can we get wisdom to do the right thing? Now, the problem we have is not just the lawmaker or the criminals or the corrupt people or the killers, but we should be also asking ourselves, who elect these people? Because the Bible says, "Let in darkness without comprehend." I'm not a criminal. Or let us say Abraham is not a criminal, but Charles is a criminal. But Abraham wants to be friendly with Charles at the same time. That is, Abraham had to question himself. Do he fear God? But the Bible says, "Thou shalt not steal." But Charles is a criminal. He's a killer. Abraham feared God. Charles does not fear God. But Abraham will be Charles' friend. Then the question is, does Abraham really fear his God? So we, the voter, we also had a problem. And those who we voted, they as well have problems like ourselves. That concludes to me that Liberians, we do not fear God. That is the reason why we do not have the wisdom of God to make sound judgment for our country. I heard about the speaker about the house. Now, if Charles Aku is a criminal or he's a rapist or he stole the church money, and Charles feared God, and Charles had a conviction, and he know the Bible said I shall not steal, or he has stolen. A child is self-conscientized. A child has integrity. A child has shame. Then you will not go and say, I want to be a speaker. But because child does not fear God, child say, I want to be speaker. Guess why I'm a killer? Guess why I'm a criminal? I'm a rapist. I want to be a leader. And I see other Liberians clapping their hands, justifying for Charles. So, do we say we fear God? I will tell you, Abraham, we do not fear God. Let's talk about the rest of the country. Oh, how about America? How about the other country? How about the other one? You are not American. You are not Israelites. You are not Ghanaian. You are Liberians. When child does wrong, God going to punish Charles. God not going to punish Abraham for Charles wrong. So Charles cannot compare himself with Abraham. Abraham should be Abraham and Charles be Charles. People commit crime in our country, but we elect them. People are pronounced as international criminals, but we elect them. My question tonight is, do we really fear God? We are justified.
Koro, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Just hold on. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Just hold on.
Did he call the pastor off? I can't hear him.
Yeah, Pastor Charles Ako. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the question for you and any other person listening, do we really fear God? That's a question we should be asking ourselves.
Thank you. Thank you, Pastor Charles Ako.
Thank you, Pastor. I didn't make sense.
Thank you. Let's take another caller here. What is the name? What is the name and where are you calling from?
Hey, my name is Aliyu Trawale. I'm in Illinois.
Go ahead.
Hey, thank you guys for the show, man. I really like to listen to you guys. I mean, I am so happy that JMB is going to be the next president of Liberia, because the Liberia has nothing to lose. You see, he's the perfect person to clean out our place. And what I suggest is that when these guys are audited and they are judged, let it be clear and everybody see it. Because these CDC guys are running around talking about witch hunting. Everybody must see how these people are going to be judged all over the world, so that when they go to jail, everybody knows what they did. It should not be behind closed doors. You understand? And one of the disappointment I have with the CDC is that these people don't know what they are doing. They are soon to become oppositions. They don't even know where to begin. I thought these people were very good at being oppositions, but they are not good at governance. They are not good at being oppositions, because the lies that these guys carry out. So if you keep lying, the day you tell the truth, who's going to believe you? You see? So, I mean, Liberia, every time I sit down and look at youth, look at what they did, Jefferson Koji, cheering him up. After the people have told you these are the people that are suffering you. These are the people that are killing you.
But what you expect for our people to do? You expect the men, the boys, and the guys then that went to be able to cheer Jeff Tamakoji up. They have to do that because these guys have to do that in order for them to be able to get their daily bread.
And that is what poverty has reduced our people to. You understand? The lack of education. These are all young people that need to be educated. You know, there are no libraries in Liberia for those guys to go and read something. They don't value themselves. They lack self-confidence. Their self-image is not. They just feel that they just have to go and cheer somebody up. That's the kind of self-image they give themselves. You see. But a man like Jefferson Koji should be somebody indoors right now. These Zogos that are out there, when somebody takes cell phone, they beat them to death, and they're cheering rogues that stole millions of dollars. You see, but these guys they have not felt it yet until when they get out of power and they don't have nowhere to go, especially people like Jefferson Koji who has no experience anywhere. Who's going to hire him, even if he are not being put on sanction? You see, what does he know how to do?
I'll tell you, yeah.
You see, so sometimes I feel sorry for this boy. I said, how can you squander a kind of opportunity like that?
My brother,
you see, we also saw Chucky Taylor. Where is he now?
Tell me about it.
We saw Charles Taylor. Where is he now? Who are you? You have no teeth, and they say that, oh, America. Come on, man. The lack of sense is just, out of this world. So we thank God that we have a statesman that is going to come and clean up that place. This man has to work. Today, I was listening to Spoon, and there are certain senators from the United States that are congratulating him and asking him to come through with his election promises on corruption. You understand? So these people are looking. So we just want to pray God for him to live long and have good health and come and clean up that place. Let us go back home. Home is very enjoyable when you're there. Francis was there. I saw him. He was chilling. You see? So we all want to go home.
I was scary. Let me tell you now, my brother. All that time I was looking over my shoulders. Oh.
I thought Francis, after the first one, he was a little bit knocked down, but I knew it was going to happen, But thank you guys, man.
Thank you.
All right, my brother. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Francis,
I'm tired.
Yeah, let's go ahead with your commercial.
Yeah, my commercial are going to be really short tonight because I got to go to bed. My people, excuse me for coming out. We do advocacy, we do small business, like I said. We are your professional immigration preparer guy on the block, consulting. So all of you that want to file for your loved one, small children, husband, wife, if you are married, your U.S. citizenship naturalization, application, green card, visa, affidavit of support, just everything about immigration and visa, including fiancé visa. Everything, tax season coming, we are also doing that too. All right, just everything you see on the flyer tonight, it be the fabulous. He put it there while we were still talking, okay? So just look on the flyers there. If you want any further conversation on any of the categories, just let me know. Give me a call, but not tonight. After this, I'm going to bed, okay? So that's it. That's it, AB. I want to say hi to everybody. We want to say thank you to everybody for coming. By the grace of God, we'll be here tomorrow with our sister, Catherine T. Williams, to talk some our own talk here in America, the thing that happened here. We're going to be talking about domestic violence tomorrow. Like my CEO recommended, probably around 7:30, 7:45, whatever that time is. We will hit the button and then we'll be talking until she joins us. So join us tomorrow so we can discuss our Liberian community in America. Too many things going on. Too many ugly stuff going on. Okay? We know the good stuff are going on, but the bad stuff are going on as well. So it'll be back to you. Thanks to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's Dash. They want us something different. Let me see your let's play. Let me see your let's play. I say let me see your let's play. Jamo, let me see your let's play. Let me see your let's play. Let me see your let's play. I say let me see your let's play. Jamo, let me see your let's play.
Let me see your lesson plate.
Let me see your lesson plate.
That's how we'd like to come to the very end of the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. See you tomorrow when we see you. Be our guest tomorrow. Be our guest. Bye-bye for now.
Bring it here. Somebody call it that I feel it kind of funny. She love that bag of money and I bet she's feeling honey. It's a moment,